basically an upgrade to the Freqtube plugin, right? And now it has a bottom up here. Now it's analog. Now it's connected to the hardware.
Yeah.
And everything happens in the hardware box, right? So we just click like this, boom, now it's digital. So
right, so now it's not passing through to the box.
Now it's a plugin.
Now it's a plugin.
Now it's a plugin.
Oh, so what you're saying is when you've got, so say I've got my hardware plugged in,
yeah.
At that point, it's the same plugin. So it's just an updated version of the plugin. So the plugin will just sit there as normal. But then if I switch it to digital, it will become a digital plugin.
It's become a digital plugin.
Gotcha.
And what is the whole idea with this? So first, there's a lot of people who doesn't work with hardware.
Yeah.
So it's a plugin for people who works in the box and like the digital.
Yeah.
So for the people with the hardware, first of all, if you're only running one of those, you can stack two. But if you're running just one of those, it's limited to 4 channels, right? 4 mono to stereo combination. So if I want to put it on more, just want to put it on a synth or on my drum boss or something like this and already used it, then I need to commit to recording it or burning it, right?
Yes.
Before I can free up the tubes to add on another channel.
Do you know what I'm thinking this would be great for? So basically, I could, for instance, if I've only got one, let's say I've only got one, and I'm doing, I could make my sounds with the hardware, with the analog, right? So I can switch it to analog, make the sound that I want, then almost switch it to digital, get pretty much the same sound, then work through my whole track with making the sound with the analog, switching it back to digital, and then commit to print on each of them, and I've basically gone and done my whole track.
That's one way, or the other way would also be like, you know, first you put your things analog, and then you maybe you want to try it out on a synthesizer, maybe you want to try, you know, sometimes opening a plugin and using tubes, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you just want to play around with it and see, does it fit, does it not, you know? So you don't need to commit on recording your analog. So you open the digital, you try to you can now open it on as many channels you want, try to find those sweet spots,
what one works,
dial it in, and when you found those sweet spots and you figured out where to use it, then you can commit to changing to analog, right? So you don't. That's like our whole philosophy is also a bit like the workflow is so important as you like. Are you mixing engineer? Are you producer? Are you writing music? Our whole philosophy is like make it easy and fast to use, right?
Yeah. So stay in the creative space.
Creative space. So you don't need to commit on recording or burning your analog thing. You can keep on using it and trying it out.
Yeah.
And then the beauty of it, like today, obviously a lot of people, they're bringing their arrangements or their mixes along with them, maybe back home, maybe on the plane, maybe to another studio. So now they don't need to bring the hardware.
Yeah.
It just switches to digital, they can keep on working, they go back in the studio and swip, it's back to analog, right? So I'm actually, I would say I'm proud to say it's the first plugin in the world that does that.
Yeah, that's good.
I think so. I didn't see anything else similar.
The black box, I think, is going to have a similar process at some point. It's not. I don't think it does it just yet, but it's going to do something similar.
It doesn't do it yet.
No.
You have of course, the plug-in control.
Yeah.
But the plug-in version, which is Brainworks.
Yeah.
It's not connecting in the same way. It's two different interfaces.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do is also part of our roadmap for future products. What we want to do with the plugins, and this is the first of many to come, is plugins that can onboard our hardware. Our analog stuff.
Because the one thing plugins lack is what that delivers to you.
Yeah, exactly.
So almost imagine having that and then going into a plugin, you instantly make the plugin sound analog and sound better.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the whole philosophy, and obviously we're still a small brand and we're still growing.
Yeah.
But that's going to be more units with different things. We have ideas, so it's the first step on a path for a lot more, where you're going to see a digital analog switch on.
Brilliant.
That's our vision. Yeah.
It's a good mission to go on. Good stuff. Love it.